Have you ever wondered what it's like to live your life in front of the world while hiding who you really are inside? For some celebrities, fame comes with a heavy secret. In today's video, we dive deep into the lives of three iconic public figures who were once known to the world by one identity but later revealed their true selves through courageous gender transitions, from Olympic champions to Oscar-nominated actors and groundbreaking advocates. These are not just stories of change, they're stories of truth, strength, and personal rebirth. Join us as we explore the journeys of Caitlyn Jenner, Elliot Page, and Laverne Cox, three celebrities who not only embraced who they are but used their platforms to inspire millions across the globe. Let's begin. Number 1. Caitlyn Jenner. From Olympic hero to transgender icon. Before the world knew her as Caitlyn Jenner, she was Bruce Jenner, an Olympic gold medalist, celebrated athlete, and American hero. In 1976, Bruce won the decathlon at the Summer Olympics in Montreal and instantly became a household name. He graced magazine covers, appeared in commercials, and became a symbol of masculinity and strength. But behind that smile and athletic achievements, Bruce was living with a truth he had kept hidden for decades. Caitlyn later revealed that she always felt like something was missing, even at the peak of her fame. The struggle with gender identity began as early as childhood, but during the height of Bruce's career, the idea of coming out as transgender was unthinkable. In the years following the Olympics, Bruce married Kris Jenner and became a part of the reality television dynasty, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Despite being surrounded by cameras and constant public attention, Caitlyn described those years as some of the most confusing and painful of her life. She felt as if she was living a lie, performing a role rather than being her authentic self. In April 2015, everything changed. In a groundbreaking interview with Diane Sawyer, Caitlyn came out to the world as a transgender woman. The reaction was a mix of support, curiosity, and controversy. Just a few months later, she debuted her new identity on the cover of Vanity Fair with the now famous headline, "Call Me Caitlyn." Her transition was one of the most high-profile in history and opened up important conversations about gender identity across mainstream media. Caitlyn launched her own documentary series, I Am Kate, to help educate others on transgender issues and advocate for the trans community. Though she has faced criticism, particularly for her political views, Caitlyn Jenner remains one of the most visible transgender individuals in the world. Her journey reminds us that no matter how much fame or success someone has, living authentically is what brings true peace. Number 2. Elliot Page. Hollywood star's courageous transition. Elliot Page first rose to fame with standout performances in indie films like Hard Candy and the Oscar-nominated hit Juno, where he played a sharp, witty pregnant teenager. Known for his emotional depth and strong screen presence, Page quickly became one of Hollywood's brightest young stars. For many years, Elliot was publicly known as Ellen Page and became a symbol of strong female roles in the film industry. But while the world admired his work, Elliot struggled privately with gender dysphoria. In multiple interviews, he has spoken about feeling disconnected from the identity he was presenting to the world. Wearing dresses to red carpet events felt suffocating. Looking in the mirror didn't reflect who he truly was. In December 2020, Elliot Page shared a heartfelt letter on social media coming out as transgender. The letter read, "Hi friends, I want to share with you that I am trans. My pronouns are he, they, and my name is Elliot." The message was honest, emotional, and deeply personal. It quickly went viral, drawing widespread support from fans, celebrities, and LGBTQ advocates. Elliot's courage came at a time when transgender rights and visibility were gaining more attention than ever. Unlike some other celebrities who transitioned out of the spotlight, Elliot remained in the public eye, continuing his work in film and TV. He reprised his role as Victor Hargreaves in the hit Netflix series The Umbrella Academy, a character whose own transition was gracefully written into the storyline. For Elliot, this was more than a career move, it was a powerful step toward normalizing transgender identities in mainstream entertainment. His openness also inspired countless fans, who had long struggled with their own identities. Today, Elliot Page continues to advocate for transgender rights and body positivity. He shares his journey on social media, publishes essays, and uses his fame to promote understanding and compassion. His memoir, Page Boy, offers an even deeper look into the mental and emotional challenges he faced before transitioning, and the freedom he finally feels now. Elliot's story is a testament to the bravery it takes to live your truth even under the blinding lights of Hollywood. Number 3. Laverne Cox. Breaking barriers in media and culture. Laverne Cox made history in 2013 as the first openly transgender actress to be nominated for a Primetime Emmy Award for her role as Sophia Bursett in Netflix's Orange is the New Black, but her story began long before she stepped into the spotlight. Born in Mobile, Alabama, Laverne faced bullying and isolation growing up. Assigned male at birth, she always felt different, often teased for her appearance and femininity. Raised in a conservative environment, Laverne struggled with shame, confusion, and depression throughout her early life. At one point, she even attempted suicide as a young child, unable to cope with the pain of not fitting into societal expectations. Despite these challenges, Laverne channeled her energy into the arts, studying dance, theater, and eventually moving to New York City to pursue her dream of becoming a performer. As she began to understand her gender identity, she took steps toward transitioning and living authentically. Her big break came with Orange is the New Black, where she played a transgender woman who, like herself, had faced discrimination and hardship. The role not only earned her critical acclaim, but also helped humanize transgender individuals to a broad audience. But Laverne didn't stop at acting. She became a vocal advocate for transgender rights, speaking at universities, appearing on news panels, and even being featured on the cover of Time magazine with the headline, "The Transgender Tipping Point." Laverne used her platform to highlight issues like healthcare inequality, violence against trans people, and the importance of inclusive policies. Her documentary work, including Disclosure, examines how trans people have been portrayed in media throughout history, shaping public perceptions, for better or worse. Today, Laverne Cox stands as one of the most influential transgender voices in the world. She continues to push boundaries in fashion, entertainment, and activism, showing that being transgender is not a limitation, it's a powerful part of a person's identity. Her life is a powerful message to anyone struggling with acceptance, that your truth is your strength and your authenticity can change the world. These three incredible individuals, Caitlyn Jenner, Elliot Page, and Laverne Cox, each walked a unique and courageous path toward becoming who they truly are. Their stories remind us that the journey to self-acceptance is never easy, but it is always worth it. If you found inspiration in their stories, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more real-life journeys, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going, and let's continue to support every person's right to live their truth.